Howdy doody do, motherfuckers. How are you? Um, Today's topic is lifestyle inflation. I um I didn't understand lifestyle inflation. I just read it in this book and never heard the term, but I've lived the term, if that makes any sense. Um, Now whenever I was committed to just the music shit and I gotta stop cussing. Whenever I was committed to just making art and things of that nature, it didn't phase me as much. Well, it did, but I was investing it. I'd get bread and I'd invest it. I'd throw like 500 into it, even though I was making like 520 a week. I'd throw a whole week into it. But basically, lifestyle inflation is the more money you make, the more you spend on your lifestyle. So most of us believe that if you make more money, we're like, I'm good with my life right now. I'm gonna uh, spend just as much and save the rest or invest the rest. But statistically speaking, that's not true. Um, Prime example, it's a lot easier to say, "Hey, I can't do it. I can't go break bread. I can't go parasailing with y'all because I don't got the funds." But when you do got the funds, it's hard as hell to say no. And I'm not saying to say no, but just understanding, you know what I'm saying? That's how it really works. Whenever you got the bread to do it, you're gonna probably go and do it. Um, I realized that whenever damn, I gotta take those words out. And cuss words. Those are my filler words. So, you know, try to help me with that. Tell me in the comments. You said a whole lot. I'm probably gonna know that I said a lot. It's okay to just sit there and pause. Like on some Jordan Peterson stuff, he sits there and pauses and just then he says what he needs to say. Yes. So I've experienced lifestyle inflation, and he also had this other term in his book, lifestyle deflation. Whenever I was living with a whole bunch of other teenagers in a studio apartment, not gonna go into details about the situation, but it was pretty freaking grim. It was pretty grim. I didn't have a job. I would do like odd jobs for money. I didn't spend very much money at all because I didn't have money to spend. And I was so damn focused on creating this art. I was so damn focused on creating music that everything else just, like literally, me and the other guy, two 18-year-olds, all we did all day was freestyle to the point to where we became very good artists. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say I was a better artist then than I am now. Simply my freestyling was a lot better. And that made the writing process a little no, I made the writing process a lot easier. I'd sit down and write for an hour and pump out a song that most people would consider good. But now I spend about a day, about a day and a half writing a song, but I'm not so like committed to just I gotta get it out now. Like what the hell is the rush? It's to the point now where if I get the spark burned out from writing that song, I'll go switch to writing another song, and I'll just document it and save it. So now next time I hear the beat, I'm like, this is some heat. I go back and I'm adding stuff to it, and that's honestly worked out for me. It's starting to work a lot more for me. Let me think. I'm working on not sounding like a complete idiot. That was so close. Hmm. Yes, lifestyle deflation. That was a crazy term. I've never heard of that. Same way I've never heard of lifestyle inflation. But nobody else has talked about lifestyle deflation. This is an amazing thing as a content creator. This is an amazing thing as somebody who would like to move away from a full-time job. I'll tell you why. Once you stop working full time, so stack your bread, save up, aka what I'm doing at Tesla right now. Stack up, save your bread. Um, Stack up, save your bread, move to something part time. You got an emergency fund just in case stuff hits the fan. Going part time, documenting yourself, make sure you're journaling to keep track of your thoughts and to understand certain things. For example, if you're not keeping track of your mentality and keeping that ferocity going through documentation, it's a good chance you're not gonna get up and do anything with those extra hours you have. We've spoken multiple times on this channel about spending 60 hours a week working for somebody and only getting paid 40 hours a week. We've spoken a lot about that a lot in this on this channel. What we haven't spoken about, and this is my personal experience, I'll get blessed and have some free time, and I'll just sit there. I'll just sit there. However, whenever I pick up one habit, the other habits line up very, very quickly. For example, what did I start today? I went for the morning walk. So, my day started out pretty late. I was just didn't want to do anything. Got up, went on the morning walk. That video was up. I went to go pick up my pops, just a regular day. I meet up with Edwin. Me and Edwin write music and create a song and create rough drafts. So that was the beginning of the productivity. I get home. I decided to do 150 push-ups. I finished. That felt good. I haven't done that in a while. It's been a rough patch. Get up, do 150 squats. Get up. Now I'm doing 150 calf raises. So I'm at 100 right now. I've got 50 more. Did that. Decided to finish up that ebook. Boop. Then I decided, because it just feels good. When you do something like that, it just feels good. Like, ooh, I'm moving up in the world. Once you start something, it just goes. So now that you have this newfound freedom, oh, I have to speak on this. Okay, so you have the newfound freedom. It's a good chance that you might squander it. However, just understand, spend that extra time you have not only on the thing that you're building, your business, coding, or whatever. Spend that extra time on improving your mental health. Meditation is great. Mindfulness is damn near a superpower. Go look it up. It improves productivity by a lot. If you would do, we're gonna get into that in another video. But this is the thing that made me just spaz out. Okay, you work 40, 60, 40, 60. If you're working 60, you're working 80 hours a week. I keep saying it. You working these hours. I can't remember the name that is called. However, I can describe it. It's when you get off work, you should go to bed early, but your body won't let you go to bed early because your body just says, no, I haven't had time to have fun. I haven't had time to do anything I've wanted to do all day. I've been forced to do this stuff that I dislike, so I'm not going to sleep. Go watch that anime. Go do this. Go do that. Now, that go do this, go do that, for many people is very extreme. Drinking, drug consumption, all types of things. Just things that aren't healthy simply because you're binging for the time. You're doing messed up things because you think those make you happy, first off. They don't really make you happy. You think they make you happy. You're supplementing for your shitty life. You're supplementing for your shitty job. So you are consuming something to make that time, that little bit of free time you have, worth it. That's a really depressing life. That's a really depressing life. Nobody, nobody watching me should be aiming for that life. Okay, cool. You getting $500,000 a year? That's what's up. I'm proud of you. Okay, you only get to go on vacation once a year. You got a budget because you've gone out and bought this massive house and this sports car and all of this other stuff you didn't need simply because you didn't know what else to do with the money. That's where this comes in. Figure out what you want to do. We understand this. I think most of us most of my viewers understand or have heard of put your money into assets, into growing assets. Right? Right? All of those other assets, whether they're growing or not, depend on somebody else. When are you gonna start betting on yourself, Buckaroo? Hmm? When are you gonna start using that extra currency for your diet? When are you gonna start using that extra currency for your instrument that you've always wanted to learn how to play? When are you gonna start using that extra money for classes? Do something you really want to do. Start betting on yourself. We're not taught that in society. Luckily, I've had some situations where I was able to learn those things, and I'm a young man. However, I've had these experiences. For example, you might think he's charismatic. He's not camera shy. Well, you know what I'm saying? Hold up. Subtle flex, extreme force. You know what I'm saying? I was the junior Olympian. That's not what cured my anxiety. I actually had a national record broken on me, and it's on YouTube. It's like I've trained so hard for this, and I'm getting destroyed. Sad times. I literally cried after that. However, this ain't nothing to me. After you, that's like getting dunked on and like the nuts in your face, and you get the highlight reel. Bro, it was bad. It was bad. It was bad. I was first leg and everything. Giving it everything. So I can't be mad about it. I gotta have some pride about it. Yeah, I gave it my all. Invest in yourself, man. That's all you can do in this world. That's all you can do. You think it's not. You think it's not reliable, but nothing is reliable. How many times have you heard in your lifetime about the old person who works 40 years for a company, and that company messed off their retirement, or fired them, or they didn't get promotions? A lot. Those stories are very common. So why not take the risk on yourself? These old people, and I'm sorry, old people. This is just, I can give this example. You guys have had more time to develop and do these things. These older people, I told you about lifestyle inflation. They get the bread, they spend the bread because they were not happy doing what they were doing while they were getting the bread. So now they got to supplement. They get out and they supplement. Okay, it might not be drugs, but it's some car that you really don't care about. You're trying to impress your coworkers that don't give a damn. Okay, you ask these older people, how much money you got in the bank right now? How much do you have saved up? And they look at you, $500. What? You got this flunked out house. You got this flunked out car that's old now. It ain't even cool no more, Grandpa. It ain't cool no more. What do you have to show for it? $500 and you survived? You survived? 40 years working for somebody. You survived. That's your badge of honor. I survived. Gerald, what you doing with your life? I'm going to college and um, I'm gonna go work for this corporation and make a lot of money. Yeah, yeah. I'm lying. I'm lying. I'm not. No, no one. I lie to you not. One of the things I told my brother was, I was like, the day I stop striving to be great is the day I might as well kill myself. It's real. I promise you, man. Once you start this journey of improving, and this is like some red pill and blue pill type stuff. Hold up, I could really. This is a noopept. I like trying out nootropics. This one is another nootropic, Brain Awake. I kind of like Brain Awake too. You got two options. You could take this fat horse pill and decide to work for the rest of your life and, not have much to show for it, but you will have the badge of honor of survive. Or you could take the white pill, this tiny pill, and invest in yourself and enjoy investing in yourself. Same way I got a world record broken on me, I can look at you and say, okay, I know I'm gonna beat you in a race. I'm racing national record holders. I have no shame about getting a national record. Actually, it's kind of cool. It hurt in the moment, but it's kind of cool. Are you gonna strive for greatness and potentially fail? I don't even believe in failure when it comes to that, because as long as it's the internet. You can pay for promotion. Take that bread you're getting from that job. Poof, promotion. Take that bread you're getting from that job. Poof, pay for an editor. And that's the thing. Life is like so much like a video game, man. It's so much like a video game. Are you gonna play it? Or are you gonna get played? I told my girlfriend this. I said, babe, remember you are in constant competition. My girlfriend has big goals and aspirations. That's why I love her. I got issues, I will say. Maybe I'll make another video about that in the sense of, like, I just don't trust relationships. But she good. She got goals and ambitions. Babe, you're in competition. For, you know what I'm saying? For your goals and ambitions, you are in competition because they are grand goals and ambitions. And the crazy thing is, I've been reading another book. I got like 4 books I'm reading right now, but it's okay. I'm taking notes on them. So I'm taking one thing and it's like a situation where the same way I get with the songs, I get burned out on one, I'll pick up another one. So I read a whole chapter and I'll go implement that chapter in real life. And I'm like, oh, cool. I got my skill points leveled up. I leveled up 3 points. Okay, well, I want to go get my mental health leveled up 3 points. And you know what I'm saying? As I'm implementing those things. So I'm bringing this into practice. It becomes a portion of me. Okay, and while I'm doing this thing, I'm learning something else. And now this is a part of me. All right, now I'm getting this thing. It's odd. I don't know if you are like that. However, I was reading this other book. What was I going to say about this other book? God, Lee, Gerald, you just be rambling, bro. My name is Astral. Until your official tribe, my name is Astral. What was I going to say about this book? One moment. I'll probably have about 2-3 minutes of just dead noise in this video, but it's okay. It's one of my first videos, and I'm growing, and I'm getting better. I apologize. I can figure it out. I will remember what I was gonna say. It's an audio book. Okay, I was listening to The Art of Thinking Big. The competition for the top, it's still okay. when you start competing for the top, the competition goes from numbers to quality. It goes from quality to quantity to quality. So now instead of you competing against 1,000,000 people, you're competing against 1,000 people that actually want it. You understand the competition isn't as much as you think. So aim high, aim high. Who gonna knock you down? Not me. Tell me who gonna knock you down. Astro gonna pop up. Yeah, put a comment in. My uncle said I can't be this. Send your uncle this video. What's your uncle's name? Tell him watch next video. I got a message for him. I got a message for him. Why are you telling this person they can't do that? You don't got confidence in yourself. Maybe you're just what they got going on. Let Astro know. Astro will cut somebody out. I ain't getting monetized yet. It don't matter to me. I'm not getting paid for this yet. I might as well spend this video cussing somebody's uncle out. Somebody's drunk auntie out. Shout out Uriel. I might as well. But aim high. There's not as many people aiming high as you think. There's people with goals. I have heard people say, I'm totally fine with working the rest of my life and taking one vacation a year. Are you really? Are you really? You know how Kamaru Usman, really? I broke your face. I broke your face. The same way, the same energy. Then, are you really okay with that? Are you really okay with that? Or are you settling? Because it sounds like you're settling. It sounds like you're settling. We are humans. We desire freedom. I know I'm black, and I know a little bit more about slavery than a lot of people. But did you know that when they were bringing slaves over here, a lot of them jumped into the ocean and took their own lives because their freedom was more important than breathing? That's hurricane. I believe hurricane came from that. Uh, uh, the word hurricane came from that. They say the African spirits, or maybe not the word hurricane, but in certain belief systems, hurricanes are spirits of slaves coming to mess up America. We, as humans, desire freedom. We need freedom to be happy. At this point, I'll take a pay cut to be free. I wake up when I want to. Work out when I want to. They tell you when to eat. You are a grown ass adult, and they're telling you when to eat. You gotta tell them when you going to take a shit. If you decide to not be on your phone and you just, I'm gonna enjoy my shit. Like, really live and buy about. Where were you? What you mean? I took a 10-minute shit. That's average at home. Well, you're on our clock. What you mean I'm on your clock? Sir, you understand you're getting paid by time and not by production. Which is another thing. When you separate from this is why creation and you as a person have the capability of making more money by yourself away from these corporations, because when you move away from being paid by the hour and paid by productivity, boom, you just the whole thing I've been talking about, meditation and it being a superpower and it ups your productivity. I told you last video, you turn your productivity so on point. You turn 1 hour, your 1 hour is everybody else's 3. It's a skill that doesn't level off. Every other skill you spend a million hours in, and it's like, okay, it tapers. It's like now you're getting better 1% or 0.0001%, like track. Y'all don't understand these track numbers. It'll be a situation where So I tell a normal person, oh, I run an 11 flat, and somebody else will say, oh, I run an 11.5, and that doesn't sound like much. But when you see it, you realize how much half a second is. You're like, oh my god, they weren't even close to each other. Mm, imagine that. You, as a person, using your own mind, your own productivity. I'm telling you, if I told you, well, if you focus really hard for this hour, you're gonna make $70, $80. You're gonna make up to $300 if you really focus this hour. You can't tell me you're not gonna really focus. And then you're gonna be like, man, I might as well take another hour, and then another hour. Then you got $900 for the day, and you realize at that point, you're probably gonna be more healthy. So it's like I don't even really need to go get more money. I don't want to get obsessed with it. I'm gonna go chill with the family because I got the bread to. I got the time to. I'm gonna go meditate. I'm gonna go really rest. Man, I love y'all. I hope I'm making some form of sense. Cause we gotta get it. I'm not rocking with this. I want my own shit. I understand it's different for people who are out on their own, and different for people with children. I don't know if it's necessarily different. It might just be harder, and it might be a longer process. You got kids, you should be wanting to get it more than I'm getting it to give your kids a better example of this world, because everybody depressed. Everybody want to hurt themselves. We're getting bribed with snacks. Yeah, we'll get y'all Twix bars and Snickers every week. Casual Fridays, you can wear jeans today. What? I can wear jeans today? How you gonna stop me if I decide to come in butt ass naked? You know, that's just how I feel. I'm tired of. Ooh, I'm only 20 years old, man. Yeah. Them old people call me a whippersnapper for a reason. I'm a whippersnapper. I understand now. I don't like being told what to do, especially by somebody who hasn't earned that title. Oh, you earned that title. You don't produce more than me. The only reason you have that title is because you've been with this company for 15 years, and you're depressed because you're only making 50 cents more than me, and you hate me for that. That's not my issue. Why are you so mean to me? So you got the wrong one. I'm from Texas. This is a mutual battleground state. Old man, I'll go out there and knock your jaw off. But old people, I love you. I love the wisdom. But bitter old people can catch the left and the right. Two-piece combo. Uh, I ain't talking about no KFC. I'm talking about that Southern cooking, that cornbread fed Texan ass whooping. The lemon pepper steppers is what I'm talking about, cause that just drive me up the wall. You don't understand how badly I want to help older people way more than I want to help younger people. So the fact that these old people, wow, wow, this little bit of power you have, it's not even really power, because if I decide to walk off site, it's gonna be your ass taking care of this, not me. And there's no legal obligation for me to be here. Oh, if I don't like something, I have literally. When I said I wanted to change the world, when I decided after high school I'm gonna change the world in some way, shape, form, or fashion. George Floyd protest was happening. I caught cases because I wanted to change the world. You don't think I'm gonna walk off and go get another job? You know how easy they're hiring people left and right, because everybody's quitting left and right. Yeah, 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 yeah. Shut up, old man. Shut up, old lady. I was trying to put you on game. Yeah, you don't know how to use the internet yet, but I do. And I use the internet. That's like the Akashic Records, bro. I hopped on the internet and I figured out how to do this. Like, I figured you might be in a financially better place to be able to do this. I'm not yet. Man, go get your kids right. And I have had older people listen and be like, wow, man, I didn't know about that. I was about to invest this money in some dumb shit. But you just helped me out. And that makes my heart feel great. But the other ones, man, I had an old dude straight up look at me. He said, how old is you? I was 19. He said, you can't teach me anything. I was like, all right, remain broke. Keep doing construction work till 75. And I'm not talking about the construction work where you telling people what to do. I'm talking about like Uncle Tom construction work. Like you doing the exact same thing as us, but they just tell you to check up on us every once in a while. Like you're the designated supervisor. Sometimes you're the designated supervisor for people that don't work for this company, the people that are just passing through. You feel that big and bad over that little bit of power. Okay, I was gonna switch up your whole life. I was gonna level you up a notch. Nah, 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 nah. Stay over there. Cause that's the thing. I genuinely, and I know it might sound cocky. I know I might sound cocky, and I know this is a rant now. It was a rant. Now it is a rant. It just, it just drives me up the wall, man. Just drives me up the wall. I can't believe somebody would just. You think that because I'm young, I haven't lived. My face was all over the news for standing up for something I believed in. I've seen people get seriously hurt. I became a medic and I wanted to help people who were seriously hurt. I would run towards the danger. I've lost one of my only siblings. No, not my one of my only siblings. It was my only sibling, and I still got this fire. So the fact that you're telling me I have nothing to offer you because I'm too young and I don't know anything, it makes me question your intelligence. Are you really as wise as you say you are? Now I'm questioning the things that you taught me because I'm open ears for everything. And honestly, now it's to the point to where young kids teach me, put me on the game more than older people. If I really listen to the kids, they just listen. Listen. The kids will say something like, "Man, Santa Claus kind of weird. Nobody in my school likes Santa Claus no more. We like uh we like Mrs. Claus." And now you understand they like Mrs. Claus, and we're going to invest some stocks in the Mrs. Claus. They got a Mrs. Claus video movie coming out, or a production company or something. Go invest in that. You just made a whole bunch of money. But you're gonna hear an old head talking about that. What you want to do is you want to work 80 hours a week. You know what I'm saying? About $10 an hour. That's good money. That's good money. It's like, damn, you don't value your time, old head. You got way less of it than me. I don't know what to tell you, but they will tell you certain things. Look, it ain't, it ain't easy work. But if you decide to get up out of it and save up, you can do it. And that's the old head I rock with, because they understand, okay, I may have done things in my past, but you haven't messed it up yet. Go further. And they're not asking for anything in return. And that's why I still love old heads. That's why I still listen. Cause some of y'all will change. Some of y'all will change their lives without even trying. Other ones, y'all be trying to act like y'all got wisdom, but y'all Uncle Toms now. Y'all angry at me. Y'all young generation. What? You raised us. You raised. But anyways, I've been rambling a while too much. I got in my feelings a little bit. I'm probably gonna do another video tonight. Gang gang.